Today we're going to be testing a new sketchbook, and this is the Etchr Hot Press Watercolor Sketchbook. If you saw my art haul a couple weeks ago, you know, it was probably over a month ago at this point, I bought a ton of sketchbooks. Like, hold on, I'm not joking. I bought a ton of them. So I decided, let's do a series where I test different sketchbooks so you don't have to. And then hopefully you can kind of live vicariously through this. This series is not sponsored. I paid my own money for these, and yeah, with that being said, I hope this helps you. Let's make some art, let's have some fun and dive into this. Here it is in its fun little case. Let's take it out of this case, which, by the way, this is really fancy. Like, it feels bougie. There's like this little elastic thing. Ooh.
Oh no.
Was that supposed to happen? I think it was. I don't know. Woohoo, look at that. Beautiful. Get my trusty scissors here from my friend Keely. Why can't I get this open? Ooh, this feels really high quality. The cover is very soft. Let's feel the pages. Ooh, this is nice. The Hot Press sketchbook has like very smooth pages. You can use like watercolor and gouache with them. We shall be using jelly gouache because I'm in the mood for that. I also want to use my Winsor Newton inks. I've been really enjoying using ink and then laying down gouache on top and then letting some of that ink show through. It's kind of like the stylistic thing I do with acrylic painting, if you ever watched those videos on my channel. I'm really enjoying it, so let's see what happens. Ooh, first page. You know, I'm opening it to the next page. Wait, yes. I'm gonna open a couple pages in just so it lays nice and flat, because we're gonna do a full spread together. Say hello to my nasty spray bottle. It's really been through it. Let's activate this palette. All right, we have an assortment of brushes today. These are all my favorite kinds too. Princeton's paintbrushes and Artistic Bear Co. Pretty much all I use these days. I am feeling this Viridian color for one of the spreads. This is a brand new watercolor paintbrush. Oh, so satisfying. We're just gonna dip it in this ink and cover this page so we can do a painting on it. Whoa, this is bright. This paper feels really nice so far. We'll let this dry. Actually, while I'm waiting on this to dry, I'm gonna lay down color on this side as well. I'm kind of feeling this one. This is really gonna influence the painting. But we're just here to have funsies and test a new sketchbook. Art is supposed to be fun. Wowzers, this is bright. Look at that. Pigment. Woo! I feel like these are two types of colors that I never use. I usually use more, I don't know, muted colors. But look how beautiful this water is. Oh, my goodness. This held up really well with the ink. There isn't really a lot of buckling, which I am happy with that. So now we're going to sort of sketch some stuff out because we are going to practice painting reflections to test this sketchbook. I know you probably cannot see my sketch. I'm notorious for sketching lately. Okay, it's kind of hard to see what is happening. This little brush here is so crusty. Ew. Do you see the powder fly off when I do this? I don't know if you can see that, but in real life, it's there. The first thing I'm gonna do is probably work on the background a little bit. We'll make a nice dark color. Here's my crusty palette that I'm too lazy to wash. We're gonna use it. We'll just use this portion. I am really like making myself look like a disgusting artist right now. We'll do a nice dark background. I'm trying to keep my brush strokes all like loose and everything, and then I'll let some of the background come through. Oh no, I think I'm running out of what I need. Okay, if you look closely, I left some of the bright blue ink on the edges and stuff, and I'm gonna leave it. Some of it actually shines through these lighter layers. I just love that style right now. I'm so into it. Got my little blotting thing. Next, I'm gonna do down here, just get all the background stuff. I think I want some brown. Okay, I wanna be kind of like calculated with some of this though. So I'm gonna do dark brown, like right below. Ooh, this needs lightened up, I think. And maybe more of like a red tone to complement things. Okay, I'm gonna let the surface sit for a little bit like this, and then we'll see how we feel. Just mix in some colors here for the picture. Yeah, picture. Man, I feel like I almost need a smaller paintbrush. Looks like I'm about to do another eye here and make it a face. That would be funny. Okay, I need a different paintbrush. This is too big. I don't want to do one that's too small though either. Try this one. I feel like this is not looking like anything right now. So hopefully, I don't know, my practice at painting reflections is not a fail, but I feel pretty comfortable with what I'm doing. I don't know. Like if it's a fail, cool. I learned something. If it's not a fail, also cool. I learned something. I feel like that's the approach you have to take with art sometimes, you know? I also recognize this is the awkward stage, like it's not gonna be like this. So, I don't know, if you're somebody who gets discouraged by your process and you feel like giving up, I hope my process encourages you. We're just wading through the awkward stage together right now. I feel like this looks like such a mess right now. Like, I don't know, I'm not really seeing a picture very much. Are you? Crazy how fast you can get nasty paint water. Now I'm going to take some blue and just do a couple things here. Oh my goodness, I really like this sketchbook. I really love how smooth this paper is, but how thick it is. Because even though it's a sketchbook, I prefer painting in my sketchbooks over drawing, just because I like painting a lot. But yeah. This is kind of fun because I'm blending on here instead of like, I don't know. I just feel like this is a different approach than what I normally do. This is definitely a dark, moody reference photo, so this painting is dark and moody. But I'm kind of digging it. I feel like I never do dark, moody stuff. This is cool. Okay, let's start doing highlights and whatnot. Okay, it feels like it's starting to come to life a little more now. This is pretty difficult though, and it's a good challenge. Like, I am enjoying this. We're gonna add some pizzazz now in like weird colors that aren't actually there, because I think that sounds fun. I feel like down here needs some help. Like, I don't know. It's just not very reflective in the photo. It's like reflecting the surface, and I don't know how I feel about this. I think I might just take some creative liberties because I can. Okay, now I kind of want to add some complementary colors in with this, like orange, and I have no idea where I want to put it, but I know I want it in here. This is where we're getting to the part of adding colors that don't quite exist. Ooh, a pleasant surprise. This is really making it pop. Okay, I think I need to brighten up the background or something. I don't know, it's just, I need some help. I also want to add some color variation in with it, so I'm adding purple. Well, this is definitely harder than I thought. I don't know why I decided to do this to test a sketchbook, but
this is what I chose.
I feel like I still need to brighten the background. We're gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna brighten up the surface that it's sitting on, actually. I think that would help. I'm gonna make it complement the background a little better. A little more red. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, I'm already liking this way better. I want to put some of this in with the little picture thing too. Ooh, that just made it pop. Okay, let's take a little bit of orange and mix it in with this brown. I feel like I definitely pushed myself with this one. It probably wasn't the wisest painting to do when I'm testing a brand new sketchbook, but this is a really good sketchbook. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So let's do another painting over here and see how we feel at the end. I may also need another palette. I've just been too lazy to clean my palettes lately.
Should I even be admitting this to the internet?
I have another crusty palette. This is bad. We're rolling with it. Artists have permission to be gross sometimes, and like, I will fully embrace that. Let's start another painting. I'm not really sure how I want to go about this one, but we'll see. It will be less dark and moody, that's for sure. All right, I'm a little nervous for the next one, but I want to do it because I want to keep pushing myself. That's how you grow as an artist. This one feels scary. I'm gonna start with this like creamy color here. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not even sketching anything, I'm just going straight into it. Maybe this is a bad idea, I don't know. It's really hard to tell what is happening. We'll see if this comes out. I'm just gonna block everything in first. If you can guess what this is, I'll be really impressed. At this point anyway. Later it'll be easier, hopefully. Take my nasty palette, mix some colors. We have this beautiful pinky, it should be more orange, orangey color. Now I'm just gonna do some stuff here. Can you tell what it is yet? I hope so. I don't know, I think I'm just in a foodie painting mood right now. It's like that time of year where all the tomatoes are ready from the garden. We're painting a tomato. I kind of want to do this as an oil painting. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to put like a tomato right here too. Oh, I think I do. It sounds kind of fun. Okay, now I need to decide on a background color. I'm kind of feeling dark purple just for fun. We're gonna do it. Ooh, yes, this was a good choice. This is kind of fun because these are really loose brush strokes and I'm playing with color. I've been having so much fun playing with color lately, and doing these like vibrant backgrounds has really helped. So my thoughts on the Etchr Hot Press Watercolor Sketchbook, or gouache, whatever you want to use in this sketchbook. It worked excellent for gouache. I did not use watercolor in it because honestly, I'm just not in the mood to use watercolor. But let me tell you something, it held up amazingly with gouache, and I really enjoyed just doing these little sketchbook doodles and playing around with color. So the pages do have a little bit of buckling, you can see. But I mean, it's pretty minimal, and I actually did do a lot of layers on this page here because I kept adjusting the color. So there's a thick amount of paint on that page. So I mean, if you have 5 or 6 layers on a page, that's what you can expect. This one here is still drying, but there's probably 2 or 3 layers of paint on this page, not as much buckling. I really liked how it turned out with using ink underneath for both of these. And just choosing bright colors, because when I do acrylic paintings, I always put burnt sienna underneath, which is more of like a muted color compared to these. I haven't really used many loud colors lately. I mean, when I did my floral series, which you can see part of it back there, I used a lot of bright colors, but it's been a while. Anyway, how would I rate this sketchbook? 5 stars. The only thing I have to say is the pages could maybe be a little thicker for people who like to do more layers, especially if you're gonna use gouache like I did, but I don't know how it holds up with watercolor. So if any of you folks have tried this sketchbook and have used watercolor, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I will link all the supplies I used down in the comments as well. So if you want any of this stuff, I don't know, hope that helps you. This is going to be the start of a really fun series. I can't wait to keep testing sketchbooks with you. And also, I think I'm really excited to just keep using this sketchbook. Like, it feels really nice. I actually have a handmade sketchbook. Let me show it to you. If you've been watching my How to Fill Your Sketchbook videos, I have been using this sketchbook, and my sister-in-law made it actually. It's a leather sketchbook with cold press watercolor paper in it, and it is very like textured compared to this right here. I really like both of them. I like playing around with different textures of paper. So I don't know why I said that, but I just wanted to share it. I'll link her shop down below too. I always like to support her. Alrighty, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for making art with me. I hope this was fun for you. I hope it was slightly helpful or just satisfying in some way, or inspiring. I don't know. I will see you next week in another video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.